The first one I wanted to talk about was is a post I actually saw today. It's actually the most current of the stuff that I've seen. Uh, Basically, there was a streamer who was streaming Fall Guys. So it was Fall Guys streamer was banned for sexual content, but did not do anything wrong. Twitch staff has got to step it up was the original response to the post.
Yo, what's up, Flex fans? We're gonna check out the new green screen. It's awesome. I think you're gonna love it. What?
It says update on suspension. The CEO of Twitch, DJ Clancy, personally reached out to me and figured it out. They removed my suspension and removed the strike on my account. I also told him how tons of other people are banned and suspended for no reason, and they don't even know the exact reason and can't communicate with anyone. He told me the Twitch staff is working on it, and overall he's really nice and glad he figured it out for me. Like, once again, Dan Clancy has done a great job of managing Twitch. For those of you who don't know, he took the place of Twitch CEO not too long ago, actually, I believe, but it's semi-recent by comparison, but has been really a voice in the community as well as a streamer. He does stream, does a podcast as well, and has been really active in the community. So I give commendations for that. But as far as I mean, you could call this an accidental suspension. From my perspective, this is what I'm seeing that's happening a lot in Twitch lately, and it's kind of been a problem. You have two groups of people. You have people who are breaking the rules.
FBI, open up!
Or very carefully writing the lines in the gray area of things, just barely enough, maybe getting a 24-hour, maybe 48-hour ban. And then you have the people who aren't in these camps getting lumped into this because this was someone who was banned for sexual content. So I've seen a lot of these sexual content streamers playing games like Fall Guys. I don't know if it's like an accidental button click. I don't know exactly how these suspensions work. If it's an individual basis like this, then I don't think it's as probable that it was accidental. And then that would be like, oh, it was purposeful, because what it shows later on in this lower post, let's see right here, says his appeal was instantly denied. He's never done any form of sexual content at all and made an OnlyFans account joke when he obviously doesn't even have one. So honestly, the way I think it was set up, for this is Asilix the Great who was banned. The way I think it happened is either the content that they were making and maybe what they were saying, maybe the joke, got them mass reported by their chat, maybe as a joke. I mean, you're playing Fall Guys, a lot of kids, maybe they mass report you as a meme. And then secondly, it could have also been getting lumped in with another streamer. Maybe the word OnlyFans.
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? Maybe the OnlyFans joke like made it happen, and then that sort of like triggered something. I don't think that's the case, because even when they were like banning or like making the word simp like a no-go word, I don't know of anyone who got banned directly for saying that. I know you could probably get reported for saying that, but it didn't seem like any of that actually happened. So where do we stand as far as what do we do in these situations where people are wrongfully banned and people are in the position of, I don't make sexual content, but I'm getting lumped in and getting these multi-day bans. In this case, this person was banned for, I think, 7 days. A 7-day ban for sexual content when they don't make sexual content. But then you have, and they show it in their posts later as well, it says, I was wrongfully banned by Twitch for sexual content and declined for my appeal. And it has me wondering why they're banning someone who didn't do anything, but keeping people who actually constantly go TOS, basically half naked on stream. It's talking about people who actually do have sexual content and they're not getting banned. Now this is the Hot Tubs and Beaches channel, so it's like this is kind of like it's kind of in the category it's supposed to be. And they have said in the past that having content that is sexual content outside of it, or it's not marked properly, can get you banned. However, I've seen a lot of these people also in the just chatting categories, also in other categories, even gaming categories, if they're playing a game. So it's not a universal truth. And this is the problem that I'm talking about, is that people getting banned is not, it's streamlined in a way to where it can happen automatically, but it's not happening in a way that's effective or being administered to the proper people. So later in this, it says that your account was recently suspended for sexual content. A member of our team has reviewed your appeal, and after taking a look at the details, we've determined that your account will remain suspended due to a violation of our community guidelines. It doesn't say, I don't think anywhere here. Okay, so it does say right here, it says it was for sexual content. It says based on the review of your activity or content, we have issued a global suspension on your account. And it says that it occurred in public or private chat messages. Now, we can't say particularly what happened in private messages, but we can say that if this person is making joke about OnlyFans, maybe the chat is mentioning it a lot, maybe saying it enough times in chat sort of triggered it. And they can't say, well, it didn't happen because if enough people mention it in a chat, then it didn't happen. However, if that's the case, how many times do you see in these other content streams where they spamming like commands of OF or OnlyFans in these chats? I have to imagine that it's at least enough times where it's obvious. And if that's the case, couldn't someone just put like Linktree instead? Because usually it's not a direct OnlyFans link. It's a Linktree that goes to a hub that goes to an OnlyFans. And if that one barrier of entry is the one thing that separates a 7-day ban from a 24-hour ban, then it's like why how is this effective? How is this reaching the proper people? So what's the ultimate point of this? Like, where are we going with this? I mean, like you have two camps of people. Once again, people who are like, well, there's other people who should get banned who aren't getting banned. And then you have another group of people who are saying, why are any of these people being banned? Honestly, if it breaks the terms of Twitch, I'm in the boat of, yes, I understand the ban. However, I don't think you can put these things in a streamlined banning system when there's so much gray area to how things happen. You have people who are constantly writing the lines of what is bannable and a non-bannable offense. And with that, the constant changes that are occurring going, oh, well, we mean this, or we're going to change it over to this. And then what happens is those people aren't banned. Maybe a few people are caught in the crossfire, but simply the meta changes to be like, all right, we're going to do this, which isn't technically what they wrote in a TOS. We know we're being facetious when we're doing it, but it's technically not a bannable offense, so we can't be banned off of it. And when they do, there's an uproar about it. The suspension is lifted. It's like, well, it doesn't technically say it. But then in this case, you have someone who's playing Fall Guys who's getting banned for seemingly no reason, maybe an OnlyFans comment being the only reason that they're getting banned. So there's a super gray area. So what do I think ultimately is the solution to this? What do we do with a situation like this where someone's getting banned unfairly? Honestly, I think it needs to be more on an individual per case basis. I think spamming reports, I don't know if that's a direct cause of these, but I think two reasons are the reason why the people are getting unfairly unbanned is people are spam reporting as a meme or to do it in spite. And then two, there's a system that is in place on Twitch where something, if done enough times, say in chat, or if it's noticed somewhere enough times and it flags a system, then they're banned just outright. So either way, both of these systems are going to catch people unfairly. I think it needs to be more of an individual per case basis. Well, how do you police that? How do you manage that? I don't know. There's a number of staff that I think could be effectively used in these cases to go, okay, let's go to the places where reports are happening. Let's check to see if it's happening. Let's issue warnings before banning so they can understand where they're going wrong. That way they can curb the behavior before the ban happens. I personally think that would be a better method of achieving bans to those who deserve it versus just banning outright and being like, you did wrong. Some people may not know they're doing wrong. I understand that this is kind of like a 1 strike, 2 strike system in a way that's like could allow for people to mess up and be like, oh, I didn't know the rules. But I think at least doing that, or at least effectively explaining bans when the ban happens, makes a lot more sense than just automating it in the way that this is, where it just looks like an automated message that has no heart to it, no thought to it. It's just an automated robotic message. I think too many of these things are put through a system where it's like, all right, this will fix it. But it's like, don't put something in place that's going to unfairly ban people. Put a system in place that while it may miss some people that need to be properly banned, at least it's going to effectively ban people properly who deserve it. So I think that's what needs to happen here. I think I've seen this happen too often, whether it's, if you're a sexual content streamer, I could care less. But I think that if these bans are happening and there's so much disparity between someone who's not doing sexual content getting a sexual content ban for longer than someone who is actually doing sexual content and is actually breaking the TOS, there's too much disparity between those two things, and I think that needs to change. So, y'all, it's been a good one. It's been a good one. That was a good talk. That was a good conversation. Honestly, I think this is something that's going to continue to happen until some effective change is made. If you're going, I'm on the side of one streamer or another, tell me why. Tell me why you think this person deserved a ban. Maybe this person didn't deserve a ban. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe to the YouTube page. And while you're at it, follow my Twitch. We go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Central European time. I know it's crazy. 11 a.m. Central Standard. Love to see you there. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.